You are seeing this correct. It is Beef Tips box, but it is not. It is a card collection. So I picked this up over the holiday weekend. I actually saw a listing of somebody selling their kids' cards, all modern. Went and looked at them, said zero interest. But he had said, hey, I actually have my older stuff that I just grabbed out of storage. If you'd be interested in that. I said, of course. That's kind of what I look for. So here it is. I did see and thumb through and saw some cool inserts and stuff, but I didn't go through any of these boxes. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get her started and see. It looked like he had said mostly football and basketball, which was a big part of it too. And I did see some of the cool inserts in one of the main boxes. Power. So, Alonzo Mourning. We are going to just get through this and waste no time. Very cool guy. You know, it's always fun kind of BSing with people, hearing about their story with cards. Of course, it always seems to be similar with mine. Sellers, Brown. And so there's a cool Crash the Game, Sean Elliott. And I know there was some cooler inserts and stuff because I saw them. And so those are going to be in obviously the smaller boxes like we all did when we stored them. Look at that. And Boast. Reggie Miller. We'll throw that one over there for now. Dudley. Already some pretty well known. Like, I don't know if you guys did that, but I know when I was younger, we grabbed who we wanted. We still kept the other cards, but Sabalos. It'd be nice to see a Kobe in here, but West, most of us would have pulled all of those bigger names. Ron Harper. This looks like that other set, huh? Is it the McDonald set? Detlef. Michael. I saw the Michael. Not gonna lie, my heart skipped a beat. So this is going to be a bunch to go through again, but this is what I enjoy. You know, saving this, getting back here, getting right in front of the camera and kind of going through it all. Otherwise, it was otherwise a great holiday weekend. I actually had a text as well from the collection I had bought from like the Sioux City, the vendor, and he had a box as well that had offered me a great deal. And oh, this is cool. So we got the Protect die cut. There's Hill and Hardaway. Portraits of Power, Glenn Robinson. Follow Your Dreams. Carmelo. Well, this is cool. Glenn Robinson, Pippen. I put all those to the side, actually. Life wouldn't be complete in this era without a Christian Laettner. Alonzo Mourning, Metal Universe. I mean, opening this almost feels like some of those Walgreens packs, except we have seen some better cards out of here. 97, 98. Some cool inserts in that year. But as we go, typically, you know, those smaller boxes kind of contain a huge portion of the better cards. So we'll Urban, Christian Laettner, Houston. But already seeing some of the inserts in here. There's a Chris Webber Metal Universe. I'll still throw him off to the side over there. Person, Mason, Johnson. I never really expect to find too much for Kobe's and Jordans because it seems like everybody had those players. Bobby Jackson, almost dropped him. Rodman, of course. Some Sean Bradley. Rookies look like those are pretty good. Hakeem the Dream. Alvin Williams. If I see another Michael in here, I'll leave those all together. Stacey Ogman, Murdoch, Buck Williams. That must be that throwback archive set. Yep. Kind of an interesting set. Longley. Vernon Maxwell. Definitely some cool sets in here. Is that a gold signature? I mean, it looks like gold, but I'm not sure if that... Detlef Kerry Kittles. Oh, I'm loving that. Gary Payton. I'm going to put all these to the side, too. I mean, Metal Universe. Gary Payton. Glove over there. There's a Shaq. David Robinson, Topps Gold. Barkley. Well, the Jordan report, Alonzo Mourning. That's obviously a Jordan. That's interesting. I'm going to have to look that one up. Because that's kind of like the Jordan Gold almost as well. Let's just throw that one up here. That's an interesting one. Alonzo Mourning, Charles Barkley. Wow. Okay, we kind of found ourselves a some cool cards here. Gary Payton, StarQuest. 1 star on there. Walker. That was a nice little run of cards. That leaves me some hope for some cool stuff. Googs, rookie. Rhodes. When you see a nice little streak of cards like that, it's like, oh, these are in the middle of these open packs or these older stuff. Detlef. Even if we don't find Jordan, some of these cool inserts and rookies are always great. 7 Jams. Chucky Brown, Smith. John Stockton in the Metal Universe. That's that Grant. Look at that. Little Barkley. Who's that sticking their tongue out in the background? Little Barkley off center. Throw that with the other stack. And our first official Michael Jordan. Yeah, that counts. That counts. We have enough time here. We're not going to be top loading that stuff right now. It'd have to be a little bit bigger of a hit for us to take the time. Chris Smith in the SP. Edwards. Isaiah Ryder. You know, I brought this up when I did one of my Whatnot shows. Everybody remember? Was Isaiah Ryder doing the East Bay Funk Dunk? So our force of basketball, McDice. Brian Grant, first team. Reeves. Man, all these sets bringing back some memories. Sean Elliott. Kurt Thomas. Rasheed Wallace. Out of 30,000 only. SP. Paul Grant, rookie. Eric Montrose, rookie. 20 Dumars. There's that foil version. Some WNBA. Glova, Hardman. Now, I will say I don't remember opening up WNBA back then. Of course, I only really got what my parents got me most of the time. Woodard, Witherspoon, Matt, Merge, Page. Planet Pinnacle. Cool card, though. Throw that with the rest of those. Well, this leaves me intrigued because we got a few boxes to go to. I always hate how long it takes, but I'm not going to lie. These old sets like this, I enjoy every second of going through these. Now, going through them the second time is kind of tough because if I really am going to organize, there's a Barkley. Some Ewing. Unfortunately, it's a little bit beat up. Nice little run of cards again. Ford. Court Collection. Keep those WNBAs separate. Spud. John Stockton's always fun. Christian Laettner, some silver signatures. Couple T-Wolves. This was out of Minnesota, so that never surprises me. Richard Hamilton. Mercury versus Liberty. I was trying to see if I could see what that was on there. Person, some electric. McDice. Metal Universe. Daniel Marshall. The old 1-star Greg Elo. Look at that photo. Look at that photo. Oh, we got Plus Factor Dikembe. Trouble, Kevin Willis. Bradley, of course. Well, there it is. I don't think that's the bad corner. I think that's just the lights in the arena on that one. Man, I saw the Lakers. I saw the rookie before I looked up. We always have hope. Yeah, metal shredders. Mitch Richmond. Surha, Brian Grant, Brown, Pooh. Well, I don't know if we're going to continue putting all those up there, but this is a great box. Rookie Rage. Some more Googs. Sean Bradley. The Admiral. Mark Price. I'm going to throw all those metal universes aside. Those are always cool. Mercer, rookie. Is he underwater? Am I missing something? He can drain jumpers in any kind of element. I did not realize Wesley had that game. Marshall, a couple of rookies of him. Pooh. Floyd McDyess, Joe Smith, Williams. Rick Fox. Jason Kidd. Again, nice little run of cards there. Ewing, Oakley. Of course, so many packs back then. Of course, now we look back, we know a lot of these guys are bigger names over time. Kevin Johnson, front and center. Johnson. Skiles. Miner, O'Bannon. That good old upper deck. John Starks. Reggie Miller. Kevin Johnson. T. Wolves. Jackson Young. Longley. Oh, looks like we got some SP. Day, Derek Coleman, Johnson, Oakley. Anybody? Nothing too big on those. Weatherspoon, Antonio McDyess. Murray, looks like we got Clyde up here, though. Clyde the Glide out of SP. Dominique Wilkins. Ooh, the Clyde, man, Topps Gallery. That was a great set, too. Wilkins. Meyer, Rogers. Oh, we got some Flair. Corey Alexander, rookie. Larry Johnson, Houston, some checklists. There's our one of our Bulls again. Except these other cards that are bent are kind of ruining my electrifying Tony Kukoc. That's an insert. We got to kind of keep that one out, I think. Ewing and McDyess. Rick Smits. She's going to be a long video today again, isn't it? Burrell, Coleman, Purdue, Morton, Sprewell. Isaiah Thomas. Don't foul. Should be don't flop these days. Armstrong. Leonard Scott. Well, there we go. Another MJ sitting in there. Catch 23. We pulled a few of those in our day on the channel. Oh, we got a football. We got football. Hard right turn right into football. Andre Reed. Chris Sanders. Michael Jackson. So it'll be interesting. We obviously had a handful of cool cool basketball. We'll see if this delivers some football as well, but looks like we're back to basketball. Things appear to be oh, there's a Reggie. Throw that one up there. Hakeem the Dream. Jam Time. Again, another insert. We're going to throw that little stack. We'll recap. Oh, man, we're getting more Jam Times. I'm going to like it if we keep seeing those. I don't know what the odds were on those pulls, but anytime you see an insert for Upper Deck back then, assume they aren't all very easy. Ewing, Center of Attention. Mutombo, we've opened, I think, those boxes before. Thomas. Alexander. Making us flip them. Popeye Jones, Muggsy, John Starks, Smith, George Mirasan. I don't know if I always said Mirasan or Mirasan. Back then, who knows? Sean Bradley. On Murray, Willis. This is a cool year of Skybox, though. I thought about getting a year, what was it, 95, 96, I believe, right? I thought about getting this year because they do have some cool inserts and stuff. Marked Jackson front and center, but, you know, not as there's some ones I really look at. I'm like, yeah, the inserts are cool, but when I'm looking for, you know, Jordans, that'd be a Garnett rookie chase, of course. Nate McMillan. Some Muggsy again. These ones I'm gonna go a little faster through those. Witherspoon, Strickland, Livingston, Williams, BJ. That reminds me of the Jordans from then. Antonio McDyess, Marcus Camby. Now showing. That's technically one of those older inserts as well. Gotta get those cards out here. Ray Allen. It's always cool to see Ray Allen. Patrick Ewing. Walker. Malone. That is a gold. Those are not easy hits. Of course, not the biggest name on there. Another Mark Jackson, Smith, Kevin Johnson. Slam. Block Party. Now, in Hoops in that year, you had inserts, I think, in like every other pack, you got one of those Block Parties. They were not a hard hit. Chip Jackson. It's like the old school downtown look. Old school, new school, I guess. Expansion. Reeves. These 94, 95, not as intriguing to me anyways. Elvin Hayes, it's kind of a cool one. I'll throw that in that stack. Ward. Illustration card. Right. Nailed. Walters, Anderson, Harper. Ooh, no, this is a good year. Another fun year, but Chris Mullen in the sticker. Wait a minute, is that a Dirk? Throw you over there, Dirk. That's early in the career. Mark Jackson. That looks like a Topps Gallery. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. That has, I don't remember Topps Gallery having that feel on all the cards. I guess I'd have to go back and look. Vin Baker. Anthony Mason ×2. Yeah, maybe they did. I didn't really get that much year of that. Per deck hard court, Lorenzen Wright. It's nice to see some quality sets. Right. Jackson, Tim Hardaway, David Robinson. Making me flip them again. Kurt Rambis. Mark Price. Again, that looks like a gold, but not sure how that was with those. Tim Duncan. Basketball rookies, technically, on that one, so throw him up here off to the side. So I'm going to Haskin, Burns. Minor. Everybody's favorite Christian Laettner. When he was on Duke especially, right? Alonzo Mourning. Jamal Mashburn. Team The Dream. Random football thrown in the mix. Jalen Rose 10 that one off. Guys, the other collection I'm getting is going to be a lot smaller. But this is crazy. I always forget how long this stuff takes to go through when you're doing them. BJ. Anderson, Theo. Penny Hardaway. That is a members only. Penny's Magic Act. Pierre Russell, Marshall. Man, I don't know. That's got to be a fun one to hang on to with those two on there. Penny. Isaiah Ryder, Mitchell. Random sticker for baseball in there. Interesting. Barkley. Well, box number 1 has not disappointed. Hardaway again. Rookie Chris Mills, Bobby Jackson, Steve Nash, Montrose rookie. Boy, you can't even read the names on these. Larry. These we can buzz past. 94-95 Fleer. I don't need to take my time. Duckworth, Harper, Mark Jackson. We've seen a few of these before. And last one out of this box. I'll put them back in the box later. Probably run out of room around me, but that's okay. Billy Owens, Harper, Jackson. The suspense of what we're going to find. Like I said, I do have this auction video where I almost got done put together too, where you guys are going to kind of see me do the bidding and stuff at this auction I did. Let's get that one out of the way. Oh my gosh. All right, some of these are not in great condition, but let's get through these. Andre Reed. Davis, Floyd, Foster, Daniel. Johnson, Williams. Oh. I mean, that's kind of like another Jordan, isn't it? Flutie. Well, I would not have expected that. First round, Emmitt Smith. Alan Carter. Well, we got some oldies in there, I guess. Another one of the Jordan cards. We'll call him a Jordan card. All right. Turner, Biner, Pat Swilling. Some random goodness in here. That's one year I'm not a big fan of for that. Dolphins. Woodson. Michael Irvin. I do like the old ones. Warren Sapp. That one's a little beat up on there. Wow, Marvin Harrison, rookie. Wow. The Warren Sapp is just a little bit beat up. Rookie class, Marvin Harrison. I have Drew Bledsoe. Dan Marino. Some old Topps Crown in there, huh? Or Topps Crown Chrome. Ray Davis, rookie. Franchise playmaker, Barry Sanders. Eric Moulds, rookie. Torrey Holt. Another Barry Sanders. Jimmy Smith. We'll throw that one up here too. Lawrence Phillips, Ron Dixon, Morris. Some cool cards in this one. Sleeved up. David Terrell, promotion. Kevin Dyson, year 2. So yeah, some interesting inserts I always like to keep to the side because you never know. Rarity, I mean, you kind of do, but Donovan McNabb, a rookie. Steve Young, Isaac Bruce. There's one of the kids' drawings. So Stewart, Johnson, Mathis, Mays. Cade McNown, rookie. Barry. That's a cool Barry. Irvin. Rookquest. Levens. Torrey Holt, future fantasy team. Did we just pull one of those of like Manning or something in this other one? Oh, look at that. Dominion Hard Corpse. That, to me, is one of the more fun ones on this so far. Again, this box is pretty massive over here, but that is a great one. Steve McNair, Marshall Falk, Isaac Bruce, John Elway, Terrell Owens. Oh, this one's got to be numbered. The bus to $39.99. Chet Pennington, Ricky Williams, Peyton Manning. Century Legends, 1999. That's the second year. Emmitt Smith, gold. Awesome. Joey Galloway, a cut above. Wow. This box has already been pretty fun, too. Tiki Barber, rookie. Terrence Mathis, a cut above. Emmitt Smith, Emmitt Smith, Emmitt Smith. Barry. I mean, these I'm going to just have to set to the side at this point. Ricky Williams, that should be his rookie because we've opened a box of Donruss Preferred before. It's the bronze. Terrell Davis, Super Bowl champions. These are these really thick ones. Season review. Spikes, Curtis Martin. Zero Hakeem. Holt, Warner, that's that whole team. Cade McNown, rookie. Harrison. Wow. Holographics NFL 24/7. Man, that is too great. These are usually numbered too. Only to 10,100. Eddie George, Barry Sanders, Keith Willis. Oh, and then a Ricky Williams to top that off. Guys, we're going to be here a while. These boxes are too fun. Williams, Tower, Spikes. Or Winder. This is kind of the more junkier wax. Neil Anderson. Trey Ware. Alan Noga. Dwight Clark. Mills. Wesley Walker. Shannon Sharp. Robert Smith. Sin. I think I grabbed the stack yet. Crowell, Banks, Green, Kitna. Sean Bennett, rookie. Oh, what do we got? Deuce Staley in the holographics. There's just so many cards. Miller, Kevin House, hang on to that. The Vikings, Derek Alexander, Robert Smith, old Reggie White, Stein, Largent. Oh, a little Capture the Flag Castle card. Better hang on to that little Junior Seau. Let's grab that one out here. Bates. Randall McDaniel. Colts. Williams. Tony Hill. Markers, Terry Allen, Chris Miller, Franklin, Jeff Graham. Well, I guess that's the good and bad of these collections. Young, Freddie Young. It's kind of crazy because I had been talking about too how it can be, these are always numbered, $7.99. You know, there'll be streaks where I can't find any type of collections or boxes at all. And then now I've gotten, you know, a few of these over the last few weeks, plus the auction video we're working on. So it's kind of interesting how it kind of can be pretty streaky. Rod Smith, I'll throw it over there. Harvey Williams, rookie. And it's so hard for me because, like I said, I could do these in like different parts. But to me, it makes the most sense to show everything I got in this collection at one time. And then you can watch it over a few times. Maybe Palmer. Stratford, super rookie. And let's face it, I enjoy it too much too, where it's like once I get started, I want to get through the whole thing. Willie Green. Well, these I'm going a little bit faster. Not as much as popping up on these. Seems like we've gotten a little streaks. Now, the way these were kept in the box, it's not surprising there's corner issues because in these shoe boxes, of course, they're going to move around a little bit. Sham Salam. This is kind of the epitome of... Oh, look at that. Bo Jackson. Of the older collections, though. It's literally an older collection. There's nothing new in here that he had added to what he had already bought. Gannon. UD3. You know, the peel's coming off. We'll probably take that off, but That's a cool one. Then Thomas Dyson. Tony G. Masters. Ricks and the Omega. I mean, you can obviously see there's some of like the Manning type rookie years, but again, you wouldn't assume any of those would be in here. Eric Metcalf. Flip it the other way. Yeah, these we can buzz through. Kimball Robinson. Waters, Sanders, Holt, Jaworski, Jim Harbaugh. I mean, it's kind of cool. We're going through, and even the ones that are organized already, you know, you can see basically just grabbing, people just grab what they collect and keep those ones aside. Make some room over here quick. Say, it looks like a Joe Montana hot gun behind there. Seen that card a few times. Ovation. Yakabatuka. Raymond Berry. So this is the Upper Deck Legends. Firepower. Gary Brown. Johnson. Chandler. Skip Hicks. Oh yeah, there's one of the years. Travis Prentice. Yakabatuka. Star Rookie. Williams. Warren Sapp. Dudley Stewart. Michael Haynes in the red. T. Davis. Jeff George and Collins. StarQuest, Corey Dillon. There it is. Another one of the drawing cards. Wow, Teammates. That's a cool one. A couple of cut above. Steve Atwater. Steve Young. Wow, football's finest. Seth Jr. Wow, those were cool. Tony G. Lake, Reisenberg, Pat Swilling, Morton. Ooh, I'm just waiting for the right rookie on here. Cole's rookie. We have such a fun stack of cards, though. That's all I can tell you. Dorsey Levens, Bradford Brunell, Jake Reed, rookie. Jeff George, rookie. Wow, this is a nice little... This is that gold, too. I know not everybody's as big of a fan of some of these older players than others, but Jake Reed, J.J. Stokes, Batch, Flutie, Brunel, Del Rio, another Steve. Oh, man, we're getting the hot guns. Look at this. Dan Marino, if you haven't seen these. Joe Montana. We got Rocket Man, Jerry Rice. I mean, we thought we were hitting the biggest cards ever back then. We were so excited. Montgomery, Doug Flutie, Banks. All ones we'll throw over there. Lake. This looks like traded. Yep. Elmer Biner. Clay Matthews. Floyd Blair. Star Rookie. Nice. I still am telling you, I feel like I could just do this all day long, going through these collections. You know, I didn't get any for so long. Woodson, Dion, and now to see these pop up has just been pretty fun. Then we'll probably go on a dry spell again. That's kind of maybe how it goes. Black Diamond, Garner, Paul, Brian Cox, Jimmy Smith. Jake Reed in the sleeve. Will stand out a little bit. Berg, Todd Collins, Ryan Champ Bailey, Jim Harbaugh, See, Glenn, a record breaker. Andre Ware, rookie. Chris McAllister, rookie. Rodney Peete. Kevin Hardy. Jonathan Ogden. And technically, that's kind of probably one of the bigger. Guess Kevin Hardy in there too. Well, I don't know if we're halfway through or not yet. I just don't even know. We're going to keep trucking along. This might set the record for longest video. It's bound to happen. I mean, we are just getting so many cool cards, though. Another Jordan. That is definitely not the U.S. version. I was going to say, I thought that would have been cool to get the Kobe Bryant one of those. Yeah, not the most valuable. Draw your own card. But still very cool. If you ask me. Williams. Derek Ward, Joe Horn. Some of these years I'm not as much of a fan of. Kevin Hardy. I mean, a Tom Brady rookie could sneak through the cracks in here, don't you think? Arner Jackson, Todd Collins, Foster. Make it all worthwhile anyway. Rod Smith. Davis. Jeff George, here's a nice run of metal. Stacey Mack. I was trying to do it without flipping them. Thomas, Anthony Cook. So there is the regular, and then that's a bronze. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what sets have numbered and what doesn't. Reggie White. Allen Houston. Moore. Raheem Ismail. Well, that top stars didn't. Usually those are all numbered from what I always thought, but I was wrong. Beasley, Connell, Jeff George. Kevin Carter, Sports Illustrated for Kids. Brown. Charlie Garner. Good old Pacific. The bright ones. Goes out of there. Carrier. Expansion draft. These are the ones that can be Johnson, Smith, Tyson, Jeff George. There's that Masters set. Steve Atwater. Isn't it funny when you see stuff like this where it's like you have to go through every card? Neil Anderson, Hillard. We've ran into some kind of cool ones as we've gone. Ben Coates. Roger Craig, Ground Force. Trent Dilfer, Prestige. Ingram, Elvis Gerback. Green. Robert Smith, Black Diamond. Repeat performers. Hill, Terry Glenn. Gary Anderson. I'm going to have nightmares, flashbacks now. Thank you very much. Here. Bo knows football. Agnew. Picking up Shaw, rookie. Chad May, Washington. we upside down? We are. Jake Reed. Andre Rison, we've opened up those. Ricky Sanders. Flip him over, Cameron Nealon. Westbrook Jr. Sao. Jim Miller. Thurman Thomas. Stan Thomas. Randall McDaniel. That's the tops traded. Bartkowski. Greg Brown, Childress. Ty Detmer, Randall Cunningham, Kyle Brady. Boy, I didn't open as much Pacific. I think I have that Pacific collection, though. Glenn, that I have not opened. Some of them just aren't as exciting, depending on who's in the boxes, but Andre Rison, Arnett, Derek Brooks, Hill, Moore, Irvin, Randall Cunningham, Jeff Graham. Well, here we go again. Joe Montana, Jim Everett, Mark Rippon. Is this the whole set? I mean, it kind of looks like it. We're going to throw all those and leave those together. The whole stack of them anyways. Why not? Thurman. These ones aren't in great shape, so I probably won't keep any of these to the side for now. Let's go back. Terry Glenn. Wow, didn't expect to see that. Eric Dickerson, 87. All sorts of surprises in this one. William Perry. Oh my gosh, then I drop it. Didn't look like it affected too much on that one, but still, I guess fatigue does happen. Kirst, and Bryant, Masters on the mic. Carrier, Marvin Harrison. My collections can't be complete without more Colts. Fryer, Roger Craig, 1,000-yard club. Duper and Clayton, Foster, Merriweather. Ozzie Newsome, I'll throw him over there. We'll throw him off to the side too. Norton, I'm going to buzz past some of these. Willard, Percy Snow, Another Dickerson. Throw him over there, huh? Flip it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this one. It's kind of cool that there is the football mix. Of course, we're kind of back to that 90 range. I'd like to see closer to the 2000 range, as I'm sure many would. I guess we could go older too. Which is why I'm kind of going a little faster through some of these. Gardner, Kent, rookie. Anderson, we've seen a couple of those, I guess. Some good old Vikings. Clark, draft. Rumen, kind of interesting set there. Harvey Williams, Sean Collins. Rodney Hampton, rookie. Terry Glenn again. Rick Meyer, Molden, Willie Anderson. So a handful of rookies there to end that one off. Dropping a few. Golick, Sims, Jim Everett, Jim Kelly. Yeah, we must have the whole set of those by now. Gary Clark. Terry Allen, Capital Assets. Trey Tippett. Vinny T. Lockett. A lot of Michael Jackson in here today. I mean, it's kind of an easy name to remember. Super Bowl. Thurman Thomas, Clark. We got a sleeve card up here. Joey Browner. This must be the Joey Browner collection right up here. Well, this looks a little more crunch time. Isaac Bruce insert. Tim Wesley Walls. Johnson, Derek Mason. Some cool Fleer Ultra. Emmett Smith. Zach Thomas. Skip Hicks, best performers. Bowman's best. Terrell rookie. Spielman, Webster. Lambert rookie. So there's a bunch of rookies. Reggie Brown. Joe Montgomery. Rodney Hampton again. Ronnie Lott. Jefferson. Oh, little Joe Namath. StarQuest. Bettis. Dunn. Moore. And Norton. Well, the StarQuests weren't quite the same in certain years. The way they did them anyways. And we still have, I consider the better boxes. We all put our better stuff in the smaller boxes, right? But we have definitely found a lot of cool cards out of these. Warren Sapp. Old Chiefs. I got to flip them again. Kevin Hardy. George. Metcalf, Barry Foster, another Ogden rookie. And Bryant, Anthony, Farland, Washington. There's some random rookies kind of mixed into these. Gary, Nash, Jim McMahon in the traded. And Cooper. Carter. Hanover. Sneak through to the Marvin Harrison. Kevin Green, Dave Brown, Andre Reed. I guess that was quite a few rookies in that. Rozier. Tony Gonzalez. Childs, always keep that year. Holcomb. Sorry if I'm not flipping them as I go. It's different if it's not the, if we were in a run of better cards. I know they're all cool looking, but once you see a little 91 Topps, you've seen it all, right? Pacific Paramount. Again, the good and bad of me doing this all in one video. Not saying I get bored, but there's certain years I just know there's not the cards as the others that would be ideal. Pat Swilling. So yeah, that's actually in really good shape. You know, they could have another QB rookie in that. We wouldn't mind. Bettis, Collins. Vince Evans. So it is kind of cool seeing a bunch of that year in there. Pleasant. Morton Anderson. Mike Singletary. Here we go. Carden. Richard Dent again. Looking angry in that one. Randall Cunningham. So do you think is there any bigger rookies left in here? I mean, if it was packed up back then, I mean, rookie replay. Junior Seau. Cribbs, Glenn, Ricky Waters, Tony G. It was funny when I bought this collection too, because we were talking. I was telling him I just enjoy this, a little more fun. And he's like, well, yeah, I suppose he made a good point. It's almost like opening a box if you're not going through it all super detailed when you buy them. Sorry, this is the CFL. And no offense to the CFL. But oh, there's some biggins. What do we got down here? Oh, Bill Brooks. Oh, there we go. He made Troy Aikman. Steve Largent. Ring Fryer. But yeah, it's kind of funny because it made kind of a good point. Sorry, I'm kind of buzzing past the CFL. Don't want anything to do with it. Chris Carter. And kind of agreed. I was like, yeah, it kind of is if you're not going through it all. And you kind of assume it's not all going to be great. Except you can control what you're paying for it a little bit more, you know. But you kind of get an idea of what's in there. Correct. Or if you didn't send it in, though, you should have. That's the hard part. Tiki again. We're going to throw that Castano over here, though. Just such a crazy mix of years in here. Jeff George. Roger Craig. Foster with a little crease. Michael Williams. Oh, this year. If we run across the rookies, we'll... Marv Cook. Jaworski, Upchurch Morgan. Definitely not the bigger names as we saw before. So we're getting towards the end of this box. Almost to the end of this one. Missed a card. Can't miss any card. Anthony Miller. Another Junior Seau. I just turned you guys over. Andre Rison, rookie flashback. Look at that. 16 yards, one of the fun play cards. These look a little bit more of the junk wax era type. Oh, Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen, as I say that. Colts. Thurman Thomas. To the ground force. Bernie Kosar, come on. We don't want to flip the cards over as we're going. All right, end of this box. Now we should be getting down to some of the, we'll say the juice. Not OJ, but actually, yeah, like these are. These don't seem to be stone. Oh, we can skip them. You can't have that what ifs or what do you miss, right? Sack Pack. Neil Smith. Here we go. We're in the leather box. Oh, so this is just basically a pile of cards thrown in a box. And this looks like baseball. And these are definitely beat up. Yeah, these are looking pretty rough. Joe Carter bent in half. Oh, Gary Sheffield looks fine. Guess we'll throw Gary up here. Greg Maddux. Sorry, Greg, you're a little torn up there. Juan Gonzalez in the old crown. Stardom, Cal Ripken. Yeah, at least some of those are in sleeves. Oh, that sucks. That sucks seeing that and having the crease down the middle because I'm not even going to put those aside. Jeter. We got a stack of basketball. Seems like the better ones have been sleeved so far. Need Jeff Conine rookies. Man, that sucks. That sucks like the, I'm not gonna say the best, but some of the coolest cards. Sports Illustrated for kids. Ricky Henderson, again, it's sleeved at least. What did they have against KB Toy Stores? No love for KB. Sorry, these are just torn up, so. Sandberg. Lamar, Justice, Jeter. That's technically a rookie, isn't it? I know that corner isn't very, very great there. Well, I guess we have Larry Walker at the end of that, but we're just going to keep digging. Well, it's kind of cool that we did get the next sport, Cal Ripken Jr., King B. You know, leaving it to the meat snacks. Roberto Alomar, Sandy. Jimmy Key. I'm surprised that some of these that are loose are not in worse condition, to be honest. Some are awful, of course, as we're seeing. That was a Leech. There's a lot of this card in there. The Ricky Henderson. Well, 11. I'm still confused by some of these that look like they were bent in half, but good old Chuck Foreman sitting in there. Kirby Puckett, poor Kirby. He's all bent to crap too. Yogi Berra, Ziploc. I mean, some of these would have been pretty cool cards. Kind of unique collector cards at that point. What a 90 Griffey. Never too bad to see that. Dina rookie, McMillan. Lamar, man, I would have to assume that maybe things got maneuvered around, which caused these to bend a little bit. Looks like we got something sealed in here. Not sure what. Barry Bonds. I mean, that thing looks, these are all pretty bad. Tino Martinez. Oh, it's not bent up. Reggie Sanders, Ernie Young, Molitor. Nolan Ryan, again, that one's not in bad shape. Some fielder. Mets baking out of Sioux City, Iowa. Yeah, that one just because. Oh, we got penny sleeves. That's what's wrapped up. Chili Davis, turn back the clock. Clemens. Puckett, the minis. These are always cool. Well, that is a fun one. We'll actually do a stack for. Nah, we're gonna run out of room, so I'll keep putting my baseball ones back here. Jay Payton, rookie out of 144. Well, that's a pretty low number to find back then. That wasn't so easy to find. Again, these I'm going a little faster because of the condition. Well, these ones aren't as bad under here, I guess. Oh, just kidding. Kent Herbeck. Cal Ripken. I mean, that doesn't look bad. Make offer. Twins team set. Oh, I guess they got Mixed up then Nolan Ryan. Alomar, Martinez, Platinum Portraits, Chiaparda. Well, this is out of Skybox Metal. I mean, that's, and then another Griffey, Nolan Ryan, Tom Glavine, Kirby Puckett, Mark McGuire. Now we're talking. Millennium, Pedro Martinez. History in the making. Thomas. Well, there we go. Jose, a little soft corner, but not bad. Barry Bonds. Mark McGuire. Shea Lopez, Young, Ian Rolls. Dwight Gooden. It's kind of been a little streaky. Chipper Jones. Ono Rookie Award winner, you're bent in half. Nolan Ryan, Advil. Well, I'm going to have to hang on. Those might be a unique set. Upper Deck Company, Kevin Brown, Strike Force, Posado, Wood, Norton, Larkin, Home Run All-Stars, kind of destroyed Diamond Debuts, Legends, again, unfortunately, a little abused there. Gallery, hey, a Jordan. You know, Jordan's popping up everywhere. Nolan Ryan, McGuire, Bonds, Cal Rip, Ken, not the IN. That's 20 Gwynn, Carlos Martinez, Baggio, Bij, the Bij man, Essay, there's some scores. Jim Thome rookie. And Girardi, Show. Albert Pujols. That's an early on one, huh? It's a checklist, but Burnett Hernandez. You do have Oral Hershiser, MVP. Bobby B. By the way, you see this is in here. I wish I could find one of those. It's full of cards too, so I wonder if that'll be basketball cards in there. We can always hope. Jimmy Dean. Oh man, just a bunch of bent cards. Ovan rookie. I mean, this is the reality of a collection, right? Joe Nolan. Johnson, Sandberg, JT Snow. Getting a little too beat up. Barry Bonds, bent. Post collection. Again, way too dinged up. You know, sometimes the sleeve seems like they can cause more damage because it catches on the edge of those sleeves. What is this? Not a real card. Bent in half again. Oh, these are some good classics. World Series. Oh, those are in good shape. Manny, Kent Urbeck, Mike Piazza, the rookie set. Cal Ripken again. That doesn't look too bad. Not as much fun in the baseball box, I will say, but we've still found some interesting ones. We still got a little to go yet. Oh, we don't want to see those years. There's a Cal Ripken. Piazza, Witt. I'll go through these a little bit later. Jeff Bagwell. Torria. Bagwell, Gonzalez. Giambi, Alex Rodriguez, and Tony Gwynn. Lots of subset stuff. Had it. Bunch of Kirby's that are kind of hurting. McGuire, Bo Jackson. Well, some of these don't look. Oh, these all look pretty good, actually. Of course, it's that Fleer junk wax era. Those go through anything. Those would survive the apocalypse. You would still see them everywhere. Torrey Hunter for the Twinkies. Roger Clemens in the Players of the Decade. And Rodriguez, Puckett, Black Gold, Frank Thomas, Piazza, Barry Bonds, and the Sluggers. Still a little beat up. Randy Bush. Holographics. Mark McGuire. That's a cool one. Wow, that's a cool one. Launchers. I think those of you never really can get them in great condition. Tony Oliva, Turn Back the Clock. Nolan Ryan. Art Monk. Well, how was that one in better shape than the rest of them? Oh, there's Barry Bonds too. Kirby Puckett. It's kind of like random of what's been great condition. We're already done with this box basically, so we'll see if there's more basketball in this one. Luis Gonzalez. Eddie Murray. C. Smith, another dinged up old star. Well, there's a McGuire and Cal Ripken all together. Greg Maddux. We've broken the internet on time. What's that twin set? Hit list, Griffey. Prospects, Rivera, Calzado, Wiggins, Blaylock, Cabrera. Tolo Colon. League leaders, Helton. Star rookies, Rowland and Wright. Todd Helton. Preview edition, Andrew Jones. Tro. Abraham Davis. A couple more beat up ones. Never ending. Kittle, these are kind of all beat up. Not kind of, they are. Ozzie Smith. Jeez. It's crazy that it's not all of the cards, though. It's just a handful of them. But... All right, we're done with the box. Here it is. Twin set. Well, let's see. This says, well, it says $5 on it. It's just, I hope it's basketball. That's all I hope. All right, we do got some basketball in here. Campbell, Anderson, Wallace. Let's see what years we get. Manning, Bibby, Mark Jackson. Oh, profiles. We got one. We got a keeper. Karl Malone. Karl Malone. Karl Malone. Marbury rookie. Couple Marburys. Lamar Odom. Everybody had Lamar Odoms. Starquest, Strickland, Joe Smith. We'll keep that, check it out. Mark Jackson, Vince Carter, Michael Finley, Grant Hill, Stephon Marbury, Ron Laker, Wally Zerbiak, Double Trouble, Andre Miller, Ionics, Awesome Powers. We got to keep. Almost something like I said, Austin Powers. A bunch of Malones in here. And Stocktons. Reggie Miller. Brent Berry, Rashid. John Stockton. Thought that was going to be a Jordan for a second. Checklist. Penny. I mean, this has not been bad. Hill, Scottie Pippen. I mean, for the first little stack out of this basketball box. So I wonder if they kind of left these ones in there, if this is kind of what came with it. John Stockton. I mean, I can't imagine all these were in there. I mean, technically another Jordan. Put Pippen over there. Was there one card backwards? Apparently. Porter West. Bulls Victory Tour. I'm going to hang on to that because remember I was doing my complete set and I was missing just a couple of those little ones, and I know a local card shop has like a million cards on eBay for $1, but Gugliotta Metal Universe. We did get the Sean Kemp and the Penny. This is like a marathon. All-Star Game. There's another Jordan in there. Paul Grant. Scottie Pippen. Who do we got out here? Jason Williams. Jason Collins. Here, man, I get a numbered card. 2001, man, there's some good years in here. Some good product. Dirk Fisher. All right, I don't know much about those. I'll put that up with the Choice Reserve, Juwan Howard. I know those aren't easy to get. Larry B. Flash Stats, Deontay Jones. Ryan Williams, Alonzo Mourning, Dominique. I still have faith we're going to find a cool insert or something. And I know, like I said, in the main part cards I saw, there was some cooler stuff. You guys are going to want to see that. But I didn't see many. I just saw enough to decide that, yep, I wanted to get this. Steve Kerr, Mullen, Hakeem the Dream, Spurs. I was not a fan of this year, by the way, of hoops. I just don't like that year. For some reason, I don't know if it's the photo. I know that they did the WNBA that too. I just don't like that look as much. I mean, Stadium Club typically has pretty good photos like they do in all sports. Driving Force, Ron Harper, Dan Marley. These we can go past. Images 95. Electric Court. Nick Anderson. Here's your rookies from that year. Bang. Kukoc. That. Wow. Well, this one a little faster than that last box, huh? Scott Burrell. Alex English. Luke Longley. Some of the cheaper product we see a lot. Mark Price. Skiles. John Stockton. Ray Allen. Well, we're going to put them all back in there a little bit later. Let's grab the one that actually has a bunch of the cases on here. Dale Earnhardt. We got the Mariners team set. Let's look at the goodies in here. This is some of them that I saw originally. Well, I don't know hockey very well. I know Wayne Gretzky, though. Men's soccer. World Cup. Rookies Guide. Dooley. Sorry. Soccer is not my thing. Oh, look at that. Sports Illustrated for Kids. Well, here it is. Peyton Manning. Rookie. So these were some of them that I'd saw originally as I was going through. Kevin Garnett. Rookie. Ray Lewis out of 87.99. Future Shock. UD3. Rookie. Mike Singletary. Mike Bibby. Big Shots. Ozzie Newsome. Boy, this isn't like a screw down. Kurt Warner. Ionics. The Sandman Barry Sanders. We got Kurt Warner Odyssey. Kurt Warner Ultra. Wow, so this is kind of like the meat and potatoes. Kurt Warner, John Elway, Curtis Martin, Bowman Rookie, Lamar Odom. Was he always a $10? Kurt Warner, so a bunch of Kurt Warners, Ray Lewis pack. Morton, Jake Reed. Orlando Pace. Rookie, Fred Taylor, I'm sorry. John Kitna, Orlando Pace. Cardell, Warwick, Lawrence Phillips. Mark Brunell, Pigskin Heroes. Interesting one to be sleeved, I guess. Marcus Jones, Ryan Leaf, Joey Browner. Bam, wham. This is what I wanted to see of the other guy, huh? T. Martin, Brown, J.R. Redmond. Wiley, Isaac Bruce, rookie. Javon Curse. Sam Mitchell, what appears to be an autograph. Not sure how we can do that one. Star rookies, Donovan McNabb. True Colors, game worn. Fleer Force out of 400. Karl Malone. Well, this whole stack we can kind of essentially keep out here. What's in this pack, though? Flair, is that baseball? Matt Williams, Mike Piazza, and Tim Hudson. I mean, so nothing too crazy out of that deal. Wow, we still got the other containers to go. Chris Mullen, Brian Urlacher, rookie. Barry Sanders, rookie. Terry Bradshaw, that's obviously not a rookie. Peyton Manning, 98 Hedge rookie. Dirk Nowitzki. Man, this is crazy. Kurt Warner. It's a 2001 Sonata rookie. Signature Series, Barry Sanders. That's got a little crease in it, so. Karate, Jason Kidd, rookie. Marvin Harrison, Elton Brand, Fleer Force, mission accomplished. Jerry Rice. Barry Sanders, Flair Showcase. Section 2, row 30. Joey Browner. Jerry Rice. Oh, look at this. Rocket Launchers season best. Mike Allstott rookie. Another rookie. So I saw a bunch of these. Oh, Michael Jordan Fleer Maximum. And a rookie watch upper deck for Dirk. I mean, we're not going to have enough spots for up here this way. Well, that one's a little rough. We got a Jordan Fleer Tradition. Well, there is our Jordans. There is our stack of Jordans. Wow, Charlie Joyner. Epic Signatures. Brett Favre. Dante Culpepper rookie. Emmett Thomas. Throw that over here. Game worn Eddie George. Kurt Warner rookie. Ionics out of 34 or 3,500. Lamar Odom. Another Manning rookie. Fleer Maximum Florence Score. That's going to be an insert. That's got to be a cool. This is the one I will admit I saw. Steel Slammin' KG insert. Right when I saw this, I knew, I'm like, okay, yeah, this collection is has got my era stuff. Joe Montana. All right, is that everything out of that box? I wonder what this Pele one would be worth in there. Okay, we still got 2 more boxes because we have not set the record yet for longest YouTube video ever. More penny sleeves. Chris Webber rookie. Allen Houston, Robert Horry, Derek Fisher. Juwan Howard, Millions, Clifford Robinson. We got the stickers. Newman, Chapman, Smith, Johnson, Kerr Rogers, Cage, Sean Kemp, Karl Malone, Derek Harper. I have no idea what is in this box though, so let's hopefully see if it can keep up with. Oh, look at this, Fleer Maximum. Eric Williams, Calvin Booth. So this is 2001, 2002. Well, it's a Vince Carter. Pope, Ron Artest, Paul Pierce. Hilton Brand, Glover, Alonzo Mourning, Hardaway, Grant Hill, Jackson Kittles, Jason Kidd, Kimmy Mutombo, Sean Marion, Reggie Miller. Wow, these are, I mean, we're getting Chris Mullen, Cloud, Dirk, Shaq, Keem, Posey, Scottie Pippen, Gary Payton, Paul Pierce, John Stockton, Jerry Stackhouse. Well, I mean, we're getting kind of all the who's who of this era. Smith, Baker, Malik Rose, Derek Anderson, Brown, and Christie. Trying to grab that one whole stack here and see what we got. Nobody likes 94, 95 Fleer, but at least they're not bricked. Can't see any of this stuff. Chambers, Miller Rex. Don't make me flip the cards. How you guys doing? Hanging in there? I'm definitely enjoying this, but these are the ones where you almost can look at the picture faster than you can read the names on some of these eras. Witherspoon, Mark Jackson, Camby, Van Horn. Oh, there it is. KG. Alonzo Mourning. Rookie experience, Michael Stewart. Man, I don't remember seeing much of that. Andre Miller. Grant Hill. And why make me flip them? Grant Person, Darrell Armstrong, Avery Johnson, Vladi, Tim Hardaway, Mark Jackson. Hamilton. Not gonna lie though, this has been, I'm sure we can all agree we can find collections like this. Grabbing what I got left out of this one. Just don't have room to even put, because I didn't put these back in the boxes we were going to try to help timing wise. Oh, we've opened those before. Alonzo Mourning. Opened up some hoops. Rodman in the Stickums. Kittles. Emmitt Smith. We're back to random football. Defining moments. T Wolves, we'll keep that sticker. Harper, fundamentals. And Steve Kerr, Graham, Isaiah Ryder, Kittles. Bunch of Bulls there. I thought we were going to run into a Jordan. We got the Phil Jackson, though. That's a Jordan. Jamming with the boys. Here, Hampkins. Oh, the big rookies through there. Marley, Troll. Two little stacks of these left. And then that little tin back there, which I was hoping kind of housed the best of the best. I saw the other ones are coming up here the right side of David Robinson. Ewing. Smith. Shaq Topps Gold. All right, last stack, and then we got our last container. These had a bunch of this random year of I don't want to say non-fun. On the block. Dice. Electric Quartz. Hardwood Leaders. Grant Hill. We always keep that one aside, don't we? Willis, Isaiah Ryder. Shaq Paint Patrol. All right, all these boxes aside. Last one, how do we get this thing open? All right, we got Martinez. Must be some type of a set of some sort that's gone through, so this will be a lot quicker. Some racing. Todd Collins, Star Struck. Kaufman and Warren Sapp rookie. Sloan rookie, Joyner. Brett Favre, offensive weapon. They'll look like kind of just packs. All right, let's finish this thing off here. Culpepper, Dave Boston, Green, the old Adrian Peterson, Clark, Jeff Garcia. Private Stock was a cool one to open. Need to pick up one of those. No idea. Good old Pro Line, Neves Steele Smith. Instant win game. Wolford, Hampton, Coleman, Slater. Oh, that shows you we're getting done. Oh, Chad Pennington, rookie. Curtis Conway, Fleer Ultra. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see. Brace yourself. Literally. Kevin Johnson, rookie. Barry Sanders, John Elway, Marshall Hulk, Isaac Bruce. Barry Sanders, team set die cut. Groundbreakers out of Chrome. Tim Brown. And that's what we like to see. Jordan, the Jordan era insert out of this. Jordan hang time. Wow, that's a lot of Jordans. That that is a few Jordans. Wow. Ben Coates, Williams, Warren. And by the way, I can't do a recap. The recap is all of you great folks watching the whole thing, because there is no way I'm running back through. Emmitt Smith. Tim Dwight, Ricky Waters, Steve Young, Record Breakers, Flutie. I mean, it just keeps going. Spikes to 4,000. That's kind of a beat up card, unfortunately. McNabb, Steve McNair, rookie graphics, Excalibur, Edge, Donovan McNabb, Ricky Williams, Top Stars, Joey Browner, Phillips, Reggie Brown, Sturgill, Tiki Barber, Irvin Williams, Banks, Barry Sanders, Center Stage, Barry Sanders insert, Clifford Russell, Clean Risen. Oh man, I thought that was our last chance there. What was your rookies? Sanders, Barry. Oh, it's cool. Antonio Freeman in the football. Eddie George in the die cut promo Crucibles. Ricky Class, Holcomb, we're getting down here. Emmitt Smith, Brett Favre, Kurt Warner. We got Doug Chapman, rookie. Doug Johnson, rookie. Steve McNair. Hey, we got an Urlacher rookie. Can't get the other one when I get that one, right? Kerry Collins, Trading Places. Memorable Moments, and a Marshall Faulk cut above. I'm fatigued. Oh, that's numbered to 3250. There's your recap. Lots of good stuff. Huge stack of Jordans. Tons of inserts. Garnett, Steel Slamming. I mean, you name it. This had it. I'm out of here. I need some coffee. See you later.